morning, everyone. Welcome to class. I hope you're staying warm on this cold day. We're going to get started in a comfortable seated position. So you can sit in easy seat, or you can extend your legs long out on the mat. And just place your hands on your lap, palms facing down, your grounding, facing up, your receiving energy. Roll your shoulders around, back and down. And then we're just going to take our gaze down towards our mat, or gently close your eyes. And we're going to begin with 3 deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. So take a deep inhale in through your nose. And slowly exhale out through your mouth. Take another deep inhale. And slowly exhale. And last one, deep inhale. And exhale. And then just go back to your regular breath, breathing in and out through your nose. And gently bring your chin to your chest. Feel the stretch up the back of your neck, keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. Take a few deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, slowly roll your left ear towards left shoulder and exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder, and exhale, chin to chest. Match your breath to your movement here. Gentle movement, warming up the neck. And then on your next inhale, roll your right ear towards right shoulder and exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder, and exhale, chin to chest. Gentle movement here. And then on your next inhale, make a circle with your nose, inhaling on the way up and exhaling on the way down. And then when you're ready, go in the opposite direction, inhaling up and exhaling down. And next time your chin's to chest, leave it there, keeping your shoulders down and relaxed, keeping a straight spine. On your next inhale, draw a line with your nose up towards the sky. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, draw a line with your nose up towards the sky. And exhale, chin to chest. And this time, when you draw the line up towards the sky, we're going to take a few deep breaths here. Try to bring your bottom lip over your top lip, feeling the stretch in the throat there, the front of the neck. You can release it and then try to bring that bottom lip over the top. Feel the stretch. And release. And one more time. And release. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, chin to chest. Bring your hands to heart center, thumbs at your sternum. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice this morning, you can do that now. Give yourself gratitude for coming to your mat today. And you can check in with your intention throughout your practice and throughout your day. And gently bring your neck back to neutral spine. Open your eyes. Take a deep inhale. Reach your arms up overhead. Gaze up for a slight back bend. And exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead, gaze up, slight back bend. And exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead, interlace your fingers, point your fingers out here, lengthen here. On the exhale, lean to the left, keeping that right sit bone grounded. Then inhale to center and lengthen, and exhale right. We're going to do 2 more rounds. So inhale, center, exhale, left. Inhale, center, and exhale, right. Last round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. Keeping a straight back here, extend your arms level with your shoulders. Turn your palms facing up. Arms are as if you're holding weights up. Engage your core here. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, fingertips to shoulders. Elbows level with the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fingertips to shoulders. And last round, inhale and exhale. Keeping the elbows level with the shoulders, fingertips on the shoulders. Inhale, open those elbows to the sides. Bring those shoulder blades as close as you can. Exhale, elbows together in front of you, keeping your core engaged. Inhale, opening. Exhale together. Last one, inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to go into making circles with the elbows. Inhale the elbows up and around. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more time. And now go in the opposite direction. Inhale the elbows back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. And one more time. And then gently release your hands by your side. If you're sitting on a blanket or a block, you can take that out now. Extend your legs long out on the mat here. Keeping a straight spine, we're going to go into staff pose. Flex your feet, push out through the heels, engage your legs, place your hands by your hips and press into your palms. If your hands don't reach, you can use your fists and lengthen here. Then engage your core, reach out through the crown of your head. So everything is engaged here. Take a few deep breaths. Then relax, release everything. From here, take a deep inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on the exhale, begin to walk your hands towards your feet to forward fold. Keeping a flat back as long as you can. When you can't go any further, take a deep inhale, come up a little bit, engage your core, And then on the exhale, see if you can walk your hands a little further. So you can put a bend in your knees. The deeper the bend, the more you're going to release that low back. Take a few deep breaths here. Maybe inhale, come up a little bit. And exhale, forward fold. Then slowly walk your hands back to center. And from here, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Right hand goes back behind you. Flex that left foot. If you want more of a stretch in that right hip, cross that right foot over the left leg. Wrap the opposite arm around opposite knee and lengthen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to look over your right shoulder. Take a few deep breaths here. Twisting from the rib cage, hugging that knee in towards your body. Then release the twist, come back to center, straighten that right leg. Bring that left knee in towards your body, left hand behind you. If you want to cross that left leg over the right, you can. Make sure you keep that right foot active and hug this left knee in. Wrap the opposite arm around opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep pushing out through the heel of that right foot, twisting from the rib cage. Release the twist, come back to center, straighten that right leg. So from here, we're going to go into bound angle pose. So bring the soles of your feet together as close to your body as you can. Roll out the arches of your feet here. And from here, place your hands on your ankles and just butterfly your knees out to the sides, opening the hips, keeping a straight spine. And then come to stillness. From here, inhale, rock forward. Bring your shoulders back and take your gaze up. For seated cat-cow we're going into. And then on the exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine for cat. Leaning back, taking your gaze towards your belly button, and your arms are fully extended. We're going to do 2 more rounds. So inhale, rock forward, shoulders come back, gaze goes up. And exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine. And last round, inhale, come forward, gaze goes up. And exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine. Then inhale back to neutral spine and lengthen. On the exhale, begin to hinge from your hips to forward fold. Stop wherever's comfortable here. You're going to feel this in the inner thighs. Then slowly come back up to center. Bring your knees in, and we're going to come up to Tadasana, to standing. So for Tadasana, your feet are hip distance apart, grounding down through all 4 corners of your feet. Lift your kneecaps up, engage your core, palms facing forward. You can take your gaze either down towards the mat or you can close your eyes. We'll take a few deep breaths here. And listen to your body. If a pose doesn't feel right today, just come out of the pose and wait for the next one. You can always stand in Tadasana until the next pose. And gently open your eyes. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms up overhead, gaze up, slight back bend. And exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. Really ground down through your feet for a full body stretch. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, slight back bend. And exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead, palms come together, pressing your palms together. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping a flat back as long as you can. When you get down there at the first standing forward fold, so put it deep, bending your knees. You can hold opposite elbow to opposite hand. You can sway from side to side. Trying to release that low back here. And then release your hands. Put a bend in your knees. Inhale, slowly roll up, hands overhead. And exhale, hands, heart, center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. From here, we're going to bring our feet a little closer together. You can have a slight space between your feet here. We're going to interlace our hands, go side to side, then take a slight back bend and forward fold. If you have to let go of your hands when you fold, you can let go of your hands and then just bring them back together when you come up. So slight space between the feet. If you're good with balance, you can have your feet together. So whatever you're comfortable with. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, point your fingers out, lengthen. Ground down through your feet, then exhale left. Press that right hip out to the side. Then inhale to center and exhale right. 2 more rounds, or inhale to center, take slight back bend, and exhale, forward fold. 2 more rounds, inhale, slowly come up, hands overhead, and exhale left. Inhale to center, and exhale right. Really press that left hip out to the side. Inhale to center, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly come up. Last round, lengthen. Exhale, left. Inhale to center. And exhale, right. Inhale to center, take a slight back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, hands overhead, and exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. From here, feet are hip distance apart. We're going to take a few deep breaths in Tadasana, in mountain pose. If you want to get a drink of water at any time, you can do that now. And gently open your eyes. And take a deep inhale, reach your arms back overhead, palms come together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. The crown of your head is level with your low back, elbows level with your shoulders. Lengthen through the neck here. Using your core to hold you up. And then see if you can extend your arms back, palms facing down for airplane pose or airplane arms. Then take a deep inhale, reach your fingertips back, reach out through the crown of your head. Then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up, hands overhead. And exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, release. So we're going to do that same sequence going into a forward fold. But from there, when you're in a fold, we're going to plant our hands, step our foot back for warrior one. So you're going to check that your foot, your toes are facing the upper corner of the mat. So we're going to do the left side and then we'll do the right side. So start with your feet hip distance apart here. And inhale, reach up, arms overhead, palms come together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back, pull those shoulders back, engage the core. Exhale, plant your hands, step that left foot back so your toes are facing the left upper corner of the mat. Then slowly roll up, put a bend in that front knee so your knee is over your ankle, not your toes. Back toes are facing left upper corner of the mat. Feet are still hip distance apart. Bring your arms to goalpost, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. And then raise them up for warrior one. Strong warrior one here. From here, we're going to take a twist. So drop that right arm back and twist to look over that right shoulder. Then come back to warrior one. Going into a dynamic movement here. Inhale, straighten that front knee and palms meet up overhead. Then exhale, hands heart center, put a bend in that front knee. Then inhale your hands around, up overhead, straightening that front knee and lengthening. Then bend that knee and exhale the arms to goalpost. In goalpost, your elbows are level with your shoulders here. We're going to do 2 more rounds of the dynamic movement. So inhale, palms meet up overhead, straightening that knee. Exhale, hands heart center, put a bend in that front knee. Inhale the hands around, up overhead, straightening the knee. And exhale, goalpost, putting a bend in that knee. Last round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale the hands around, up overhead. And exhale, goalpost. Keeping the bend in the knee, bring your hands to heart center. Going into humble warrior. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pull those shoulder blades as close as you can. Take a deep inhale, take your gaze up. On the exhale, hinge from your hips to forward fold. Stop wherever's comfortable. If you want to lift your hands off your back for more of a stretch in the shoulders, you can. Take a few deep breaths here. Then slowly roll back up center. Bring your hands to heart center and step that left foot forward to meet the right. So from here we have the other side to do. So your feet are hip distance apart here. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step that right foot back. Right toes facing right upper corner of the mat. Then from here, slowly come up. Put a bend in that front knee. Bring your hands, your arms to goalpost, keeping your shoulders down. Then raise your hands up, palms facing each other. Warrior one, strong warrior one here. Just make sure your back foot isn't behind your front foot. Your legs are hip distance apart here. We're going to go into a twist. Drop that left arm back and twist to look over that left shoulder. Take a few deep breaths here. Then come back to warrior one. Going into dynamic movement. Inhale, straighten that front knee, palms meet up overhead. Exhale, bend the knee, hands heart center. Inhale the hands around, up, overhead, straightening that knee. And exhale, goalpost. 2 more rounds. Inhale, straighten the knee, palms meet up overhead. Exhale, hands heart center, put a bend in the knee. Inhale the hands around, up, overhead, straightening the knee. And exhale, goalpost. Last round, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale the hands around, up, overhead. And exhale, goalpost. Bring your hands to heart center, keeping a bend in that knee. We're going to go into humble warrior. So interlace your hands behind your back, pulling those shoulder blades as close as you can, or you can place your hands on your low back if you have bad shoulders. Take a deep inhale, take your gaze up. On the exhale, hinge from your hips to forward fold. Stop wherever's comfortable. If you want to lift the hands off the back for more of a stretch in the shoulders, you can. Take a few deep breaths here. Then slowly roll back up to center. Bring your hands to heart center and step forward to Tadasana. We'll take a few deep breaths here. And gently open your eyes. So from here, we're going to have our feet hip distance apart. We're going to go into a balance. So we're going to step the left foot back as if we're going back into warrior one. And then bring your hands to heart center. Raise your hands up. And from here, we're going to hinge from our hips and keep your toes on the mat here, but you're looking straight down as if you're going into warrior three, raising that leg. but instead we're going to just do taps here. So we're going to lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap, and one more time, and tap. Then come back to warrior one and bring your hands to heart center. We're going to step that left foot forward and step that right foot back as gone into warrior one. So raise your arms up, and then from here we're going to hinge from our hips for warrior three, but keep those back toes grounded. And then from here, inhale, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap. Two more, lift and tap, lift and tap, lift and tap. Come back to warrior one, bring your hands to heart center and step forward. So from here, we're going to go back to warrior one, but instead of hinging for warrior three, we're going to do airplane for balance today. So you have options. You can keep your toes on the mat. You don't have to lift them up. You can stay grounded. If you want to lift and tap, you can. Or if you want to keep that back leg lifted, you can. Listen to your body. So if you start to go forward, put your foot down. So we're going to start with your feet hip distance apart and find your stationary point out in front of you. Focus on that stationary point. If you want to get by a wall, you can. So your feet are hip distance apart, hands are at heart center. Step that left foot back as if you're going into warrior one. So you got a warrior one base here. From here, begin to hinge from your hips, go onto your back toes. Your upper body is parallel with the mat here. From here, extend your arms back for airplane. Palms are facing down here. Now here's your option. You have a bend in that front knee. You can raise that leg up for airplane. You can tap and lift, or you can keep your toes on the mat. So whatever you're comfortable with, listen to your body. Bring your hands to heart center, bring that left leg down, and then step forward to Tadasana. So we have the other side to do. Hands at heart center, focus on that stationary point. Step the right foot back for warrior one. Put a bend in that front knee. From here, begin to shift your weight forward, going up on the toes of that back foot. From here, extend your arms for airplane. Then if you want to lift, tap, stay lifted, or stay grounded. Your main focus is to try to keep your body parallel with the mat here. Arms are reaching back, working on balance. And to come out of it, bring your hands to heart center, that right foot back down, and step forward to Tadasana. We'll take a few deep breaths here. And gently open your eyes. So before we go down to the mat, we're going to work on chair pose. So we're going to do 3 rounds. The second and third round, we're going to take a twist. You don't have to. You can stay with your hands heart center and stay centered. If you do take a twist, when you're in chair, You want your weight on the back of your feet. You should be able to lift your toes. When you take a twist to the left, you can stay upright or bring that elbow to the outside of that knee. Your main thing is to keep your knees level though. You don't want one knee in front of the other. So you don't have to take the twist. If you want to twist, just check in with your knees. So you can have a slight space between your feet or your feet together if you're good with balance. So ground down through your feet, take a deep inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On the exhale, begin to bend your knees for chair. And then bring your hands to heart center. From here, lift your right heel and left, right and left. If you want to work on balance, you can go up on both at the same time. Maybe see if you can get a little lower in your chair. Take a few deep breaths here. Then bring the soles of your feet back down to the mat. Press your palms together. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, release. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, chair. Bring your hands to heart center. If you want to twist to the left, you can stay upright or bring that elbow to the outside of that knee. Then come back to center. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, release. This definitely will warm you up if you were cold. So we have one more to do. See if you can get deeper into your chair. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair. Hands at heart center and twist to the right. If you want to bring the elbow to the outside of that right knee, you can. Take a few deep breaths here. Then come back to center. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, release. We'll take a few deep breaths in Tadasana, and then we'll go down to the mat. Gently open your eyes. So you can go to seated or you can get there through Malasana. So if you're going to get there through Malasana, just widen your stance, toes facing out so your knees can follow your toes. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms up overhead. On the exhale, bring your hands to heart center and then just begin to bend the knees. Stop whenever your heels begin to lift off the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. And bring your hands down to the mat. And just lean back on your hands. Place your feet mat width apart. And just windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And then come to stillness. And just sit up straight here, keeping your feet flat on the mat. Extend your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other here. And then just slowly begin to lean back until you feel your core engaged. When you feel your core engaged, stop there. Then bring your hands back behind you, your fingers facing your glutes here. And from here, just lean back on your hands. Go up on your toes and then extend your legs for boat legs here. Just working the legs. If your body's shaking, it just means your muscles are working. And then bring your feet back down to the mat. Extend your legs long out on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Reach your arms up overhead. On the exhale, hinge from your hips to forward fold. Wherever your hands land is fine. If you want to put a deep bend in the knees to release that low back, take a few deep breaths here. And then engage your core. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead. And exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. So from here, we're going to go down to the mat. We're going to go onto our backs. So just slowly roll onto your backs and hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. And then come to stillness. Place your hands on your knees. And from here, press your knees away from your body. Keeping your knees and feet together, begin to make circles in the same direction with your knees. You should feel this on your low back. And then go in the opposite direction. And then come to stillness. Place your feet flat on the mat, hip distance apart. Walk your feet as close to your glutes as you can. Tuck your shoulder blades under here. Place your hands on your belly. And then inhale, lift your head and shoulders, looking straight ahead. No strain on the neck. Using your core. Then exhale back down to the mat. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. And last one, inhale, lift and hold. And exhale, slowly release back down to the mat. Place your palms flat on the mat next to you. Walk your feet as close to your glutes as you can. Tuck your shoulder blades under. We're going to go into dynamic bridge pose. So with dynamic bridge pose, when we inhale and lift our hips towards the sky, we're also at the same time going to bring our arms back overhead, reaching back. On the exhale, when we bring our hips back down to the mat, you're slowly going to release your hands back down to the mat. So just make sure you keep your knees forward, they don't fall out to the sides, and make sure you're really grounding down through the soles of your feet. So feet hip distance apart, palms flat on the mat next to you, shoulder blades tucked under. Here we go. Inhale, begin to lift your hips up towards the sky and reach your arms back up overhead. Pressing into your feet here, squeezing your glutes. And exhale, slowly release back down to the mat. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead, pressing the hips high. And exhale, slowly release back down to the mat. Last one, inhale, lift, reach back, and exhale, slowly release back down to the mat. Hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Come to stillness. Place your hands on your right knee, hugging that knee in. Extend that left foot up to the sky. Point and flex your foot. You can make circles. You can go in the opposite direction. And then come to stillness. Flex that foot, push through the heel. Take the bend out of the knee, hugging that right knee in. With your left heel, slowly draw a line with that heel down towards the mat. But don't let that foot touch. Keep hugging that right knee in and pushing out through the left heel. Then slowly lower that left leg down to the mat. From here, extend that right arm out to the side. Place your left hand on the outside of that right knee. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, roll onto that left hip. Bringing that right knee across the body. Shoulder blades stay flat on the mat. And take your gaze over your right hand. Take a few deep breaths here. Slowly roll back up to center. Bring your knees in. Place your hands on that left knee. Extend that right foot up to the sky. You can point and flex that foot. You can make circles. You can go in the opposite direction. And then come to stillness. Flex that foot. Slowly draw a line with that heel down towards the mat. Let that leg hover over the mat and hug that left knee in. Then slowly lower that right leg down to the mat. Extend that left arm out to the side. Place your right hand on the outside of that left knee. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, roll onto that right hip. Bringing that knee across the body. Take your gaze over your left hand. Slowly roll back up to center. Hug your knees in and rock from side to side. And then come to stillness and extend your legs long out on the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades under, starting with the right leg. Inhale, point your toes, and inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Then flex your foot and hold. So your leg is only about 6 inches off the mat here. No strain on the neck, using your lower abs to hold the leg up. Then exhale the leg down. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do that right leg 2 more times. So point your toes, inhale, lift, 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. Right foot, point your toes. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do the left leg. Left foot, point your toes. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. Left foot, point your toes. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. Left foot, inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do the right leg one more time and then the left leg. If you want to do them both together, place your hands under your glutes, tuck the shoulder blades under, and bring your feet together. So no strain on the neck here. You can do the right leg or both together. Listen to your body. So take a deep inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. Left foot or both together. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Flex and hold. And lower. 1, 2, 3. Hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. And then come to stillness. Extend your arms out to the side. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, roll onto that left hip, bringing the knees to the left and taking your gaze over the right hand. Then inhale to center and exhale right. Taking your gaze over your left hand. Then inhale to center, hug your knees in, and extend your feet up towards the sky for legs up the wall. So try to get your ankles, knees, and hips all in alignment here. Tuck the shoulder blades under. This is an inversion. Inversions are so good to do every day. It gets the blood and oxygen back to the brain. And then from here we'll go into happy baby. So bend your knees towards your armpits. You can, soles of your feet face the sky. You can hold the outsides of your feet or your big toes. Elbows on the insides of your knees here. Knees are actually towards the shoulders. You can rock from side to side. Then come to stillness. Then hug your knees into your chest, and we'll get ready for Shavasana. So for Shavasana, if you have a bad back, keep your knees bent, place your feet mat width apart, and let your knees fall in together. Or if you have a blanket, you can roll it up and put it under your knees. If you don't have a bad back, you can extend your legs long, let your toes fall out to the corners of the mat. Have your arms away from your body, or palms facing up or facing down, whichever's more comfortable. And then just gently close your eyes. And relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and soften your jaw. Relax your forearms. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms all the way down to your fingers. Allow your hands and fingers to open a little more. Relax your chest, your abdomen, your hips. Relax the front of your thighs, your knees, your shins. Relax your ankles, the tops of your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Relax the soles of your feet, your calves, the backs of your thighs. Relax your low back, mid back, and upper back. Relax the back of your shoulders, the back of your neck, all the way to the crown of your head. Continue your breath past the crown of your head, all the way past the tips of your toes. A continuous flow of air. Begin to put movement back in the body, wiggling your fingers and toes, moving your head from side to side. And when you're ready, take a deep inhale, reach your arms back overhead for a full body stretch. And exhale, slowly release your hands by your side. And when you're ready, roll on to your favorite side. With your eyes closed, come up to seated position. Hands at heart center, thumbs at your sternum, slate bow to your head. May all your sunrises be filled with hope, and may all your sunsets be filled with peace. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you soon. Take care.